early on in life. Like I grew up in a Lutheran household, and so I was kind of just like routine to go to church every Sunday, and I never really had like that like spiritual connection for myself. But then through Young Life, like it brings together like a community, like a fellowship, and we all have one thing in common where we're all wanting to grow a relationship with God. It's literally changed my life.
Before Young Life, I was lost. There were some rumors that went around, and it made me feel like empty, because it made me feel like I had to put a mask on, and I couldn't be myself around everybody. And Young Life has really changed me in that, because I've been able to tell people what I've been through and have them understanding, and it made me believe that God is there and God cares.
Club is a lot of fun on Monday nights, high energy. It's just rambunctious. And Campaigners is a place and an opportunity for kids to just dive deeper in relationship with Christ and also their leader, just to get to know us more. It's where you form those trusting friendships, and they're able to see your heart and why you actually come.
What I love about my Young Life leader is that she's always like a person I can go to, and she's like a mentor, and she teaches me so much. Like I've only known her for a few years, and I feel like I've already like created a sisterhood with her.
You know, a lot of these kids may not have even been exposed to church or the Bible or Jesus from the home that they came from, and Campaigners was something that became this opportunity to dig into the Word with these kids in an intentional way, where we are looking to start developing some sort of semblance of discipleship with them.
We can all talk about like our problems and how Jesus has changed us and what he's done for us, and they just genuinely care about us. And it's cool. Such a cool thing is knowing that you have people there that have the love of Christ in them, that they're giving it to you and make you feel the love of Christ. So that's the really cool thing.
You're stepping into a world where people dress differently and they speak a different language, and it's a whole different style of music and everything else. So you're really walking into a place that is very different than what you're used to. I never wore my hats backwards until I started doing Young Life.
I think that meeting kids where they are is important, because it shows them that there is a place at the table for them. No matter who they are, where they've come from, they are welcomed and they are wanted.
What I absolutely love about being a part of Young Life is being able to get with kids on a level that they can relate to, and then talk about one of my favorite people ever in existence, Jesus, has just honestly breathed a lot of life into me.
High school is such a hard time for kids, and to be able to meet them where they're at and just be someone to come along and encourage them is huge. And some of these kids will never set foot in a church, never have been in a church. And if I get to be a part of their story, helping them hear about Jesus, it's totally worth it to me.
Young Lives is a ministry under Young Life that works with teen moms in our communities. Some of these moms are scared. Some of these moms are homeless. Some of these moms, they don't have the greatest life. Some of these moms, they just don't know what to do. So what we do is we come alongside wherever they're at in their life, and we walk alongside them.
So I got pregnant when I was the summer before senior year, and it was stressful. It was scary. It was, just the thought about me being a mom and having to keep a child alive was very intimidating. I did think about adoption, but I, kind of fell in love with the thought of me being a mom. And holding Aaron for the first time was definitely an amazing experience that I would never want to take back. It's just a feeling that he's yours and you're gonna have him forever is the best feeling in the world, and I know that I can raise him and to be a good person one day and to do good things, so it makes me feel good about my decision of keeping him.
We give them mentorship. We have club for them, just like the regular Young Life for kids. We provide supplies. We're there when they're sick. We're there to take them to doctor's appointments. But the most important thing that we do is we guide them, love them, giving them hope, encouraging them, empowering them to be the moms God wants them to be, and to teach them the love of Jesus Christ.
So Young Lives has taught me many of things, but the one greatest thing that I can say that they have taught me is that your family doesn't just have to be blood. It can be, somebody who loves and supports you just like they do. I'm grateful for Young Lives because they've shown me more about God and they've helped me through the hardest times of my life.
So I think when it comes to high schoolers specifically, I think knowing who Jesus is and the gospel is an essential truth. And when it comes to Young Life, I think this is really an organization that has this as its core focus.
I think Young Life is super essential because this is an opportunity for kids to come and hang out in a safe and clean environment, and they're hearing truth. They're hearing the gospel and being pointed toward Christ, which is amazing, and sometimes these kids would never be able to hear it without Young Life.
Young Life has led me in the direction of growing up and leading me in the direction of having my own path with God, and not just getting me through high school, but getting me through a lifetime. I really want Young Life to be a part of the rest of my life.
Because of Young Life, I know the love of Christ. I know my purpose, and I know what I'm supposed to be doing in life, and I know how I'm supposed to be living and how I'm supposed to be treating others. And I just kind of want to spread the message with everybody, saying, like, if you need somewhere to go, come to Young Life. Like, we want you to come. We want you to be there with us. It's the best thing that you will ever do.